Phases represent steps of the workflow. In each one, your team must do a set of actions until the demand is delivered. For example, in a recruitment process, when a candidate applies for a job position, they arrive at the first phase, which is screening. The person assigned to screen candidates must ensure they meet the job's prerequisites, evaluate if they're ready to move on to the interview, and write considerations about this candidate so the interviewer knows more details about them. Only when those steps are completed, the candidate can be moved to interview. If the candidate doesn't fit the job, they can be moved to not qualified. This means every phase has its own quality steps and that information flows in a standardized way throughout your process. You can move cards across phases or create an automation so Pipefy's robot does it automatically for you. Either way, it's important to ensure every field is completed. This way, the person assigned to the next steps can access information from previous activities. For that, visit the card's history on the left side. Below the initial form, there are the previous phases. Click on their names to expand with more information. In this example, the HR team can access candidate information by opening the card's history and consulting organized intakes to perform the interview. Let's fill in this phase and move this candidate to references. There we go. In case you need to edit this phase or move or delete its fields, you can go back to the Kanban view. Click on the three-dot icon next to the phase's name, then on Phase Settings. By clicking, you can access the editing page that works the same as forms do. In case your team needs to collect more intakes while working on a card, they can share this phase's form with stakeholders. For that, click on Share on the top of the card, then click on the option Share this phase form. This is a phase form. Here, the phase is enabled as a form that can be filled in by people inside or outside of Pipefy. As they submit their intakes, the phase is automatically completed. This way, your team won't need to ask for more information on other platforms and copy and paste it onto the card. When a card is completed, you can move it to the next phase. In our example, the candidate accepted the offer, so they can be moved to the phase called Job Offer Accepted. And the card is done. It means that the candidate become a new hire and that they're ready to work on their new position. Now that you know how to manage the steps of your workflow, it's time to get hands-on. Customize phases, fields, and conditionals that help you standardize information from the moment it arrives at your pipe until they are delivered or done. If you need help while managing your pipe, access our Help Center. Check tutorials, articles, and videos that can help you in the process. And join our global community to track events, releases, and more.